First of all, the last time you and Taylor teamed up, it resulted in an Oscar win for you. Why was this the right project for you two to reunite?
Actually, it wasn't. The last time we teamed up was for Get On Up with Chadwick Boseman. When your friend brings you a project and it's completely different from anything you've ever done, and he knew how I just needed a break from period wigs and corsets and all that stuff. You take the opportunity. You know it's going to be a journey.
It's crazy because I see you and I love every single thing you've done, and to see you in this kind of role in a terrifying way is so shocking to me. But Mom brings a whole new dynamic to the horror genre. Mm-hmm. What are you hoping that audiences take away from that?
You know what? I never ever try to tell an audience what to think.
Sure.
Because I think the movie-going experience, what message you're supposed to get, that will be your message. What I hope is that people will allow her into their space for a moment, and then draw their conclusions on what the movie's about for themselves. But yeah, I just hope that they allow Ma the space to be a villain.
When you first read, it's interesting with Ma because there's so much I sympathize with her as well, and it reminded me a lot of Kathy Bates' character in Misery a little bit. Is there any inspiration you drew from other classic, maybe I'm gonna say like horror villains in a sense?
You know what? I didn't approach it at all as a horror film.
Really?
To sell her for me, in order to believe that she goes from point A to point Z, I had to build her character based on all of the things that she went through mentally. And so I didn't approach it because then I probably would have found myself walking through rooms.
Sure.
You know, so I had to ground her in her reality.
Amazing job too on the emotional switches that just triggered her. Just so much emoting in your face when you're doing that character. But when you opened the script and started reading the character, what was the first things that kind of jumped out at you to make you want to jump on board?
Well, the fact that she was damaged and didn't know it. The very first time that she agrees to buy booze for those teenagers lets you know that there is something not right with this person.
Sure.
And of course, I wanted to read on, and I'm thinking, well, this is going to be a great journey. So she had a lot. She did everything with good intentions, and you know, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
We also know in Hollywood it takes a long time to choreograph things, and I gotta say you had some sick dance moves there. I saw a little bit of the sprinkler going on there. I love the dance moves. Was that just all improvised, or was that kind of
that was all Tate? You know, he would just throw things out. And you know, the other thing is Ma is stuck in a time warp.
Sure.
So her dances, these kids are like, what is she doing? You know, so it was all about showing just where she is emotionally.